America's most beloved restaurants, once the heart of weekend gatherings and family traditions, are vanishing faster than you can imagine. Soaring ingredient costs, mounting debts, and eerily quiet dining rooms are just the beginning. These places were packed every Friday night, buzzing with laughter and clinking glasses. Now, many are barely scraping by, some losing millions each month, while others shutter without a whisper. I think your go-to spot is untouchable. Think again. The storm brewing for 2025 could sweep away even the biggest names in the industry. Could you trust your next meal to a restaurant that might not be here by year's end? Here at Top 10 America Beyond, we're diving deep into the 10 major restaurant chains teetering on the edge of collapse in 2025. And trust us, the reasons will leave you stunned. This isn't speculation or clickbait. Every chain on this list is backed by cold, hard financial data, industry reports, and real customer feedback. No fluff, no filters, just the unvarnished truth. Some of these brands are already downsizing. Others are tangled in lawsuits, drowning in debt, or simply failing to keep up with what today's diners crave. We're pulling back the curtain on the real stories behind their struggles, from skyrocketing food costs to botched marketing campaigns and outdated business models. The names at the top of this countdown will hit you hard. Stick with us to the end to discover which iconic chain might vanish before your next visit. And hey, if you're loving this deep dive, hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe to Top 10 America Beyond for more eye-opening content. Let's kick things off with the chains clinging to hope and count down to those on the brink. Buckle up, this is going to be a wild ride. The perfect storm, why restaurants are struggling. Before we dive into the countdown, let's set the stage. The restaurant industry is facing a brutal combination of challenges. Ingredient costs, like beef, up 30% in 2 years, and seafood, which has gutted margins, are squeezing profits. Labor, rent, and utility bills are climbing faster than meanness can keep up. At the same time, diners are changing. Families are swapping sit-down meals for quick delivery or meal kits. Millennials and Gen Z crave speed, customization, and Instagram-worthy vibes, things many legacy chains can't deliver. Fast casual spots like Chipotle and MOD Pizza are stealing the show with cheaper, trendier options. Supermarkets like Costco are even jumping in, offering rotisserie chickens at half the price of a restaurant meal. Then there's the tech gap. While Domino's and Wendy's invest in apps and AI drive-thrus, older chains lag behind, stuck in the era of paper menace. Toss in lawsuits over labor issues and franchise disputes, and it's clear, nostalgia alone can't save these brands. As we start our countdown, we're looking at chains that haven't adapted to this new reality. Which restaurant do you think is struggling the most right now?
Top 10 America Beyond.
Number 10. Outback Steakhouse. Outback Steakhouse, with its bold Aussie flavors and that legendary bloomin' onion, has long been a staple for steak lovers. But in 2025, this juggernaut is buckling under pressure. Beef prices have surged over 30% since 2023, turning Outback's signature steaks into a financial burden. Many prices have climbed, but customers aren't biting. Many are opting for cheaper takeout or grilling at home. The sit-down dining model, once Outback's strength, now feels clunky in a world obsessed with speed and convenience. Efforts to modernize, like takeout-focused redesigns and digital ordering, haven't gained traction. Franchisees are frustrated, with many calling corporate leadership out of touch. In late 2024, parent company Bloomin' Brands announced the closure of nearly 50 underperforming Outback locations, a red flag for the chain's future. Younger diners, craving healthier, trendier meals, see Outback as a relic. Without a bold rebrand or pricing overhaul, more closures loom. Outback's hearty portions defined an era, but that era may be fading fast. As we move up the list, the stakes get higher. Can Outback reinvent itself to win back younger diners? Number 9. Sbarro. Sbarro, the king of more food court pizza, once thrived on its oversized slices and quick Italian fare. But in 2025, its foundation is crumbling. Mall foot traffic has plummeted 40% since 2020, according to Retail Dive, leaving Sbarro's core customer base scarce. The chain's reliance on more locations has become a liability. While Domino's and Papa John's dominate delivery, Sbarro remains stuck in a dying model. Its pivot to standalone stores has flopped. Many new locations are bleeding cash. Rising costs for cheese and wheat have forced price hikes, pushing budget-conscious diners to competitors. Attempts at reinvention, like pasta bowls, haven't sparked excitement. Sbarro's lack of a digital presence makes it invisible in today's food landscape. With dozens of locations shuttered in 2024 and franchisees walking away, the chain's future is grim. Once a mall staple, Sbarro risks becoming a nostalgic footnote. The next chain faces even tougher odds. How often do you still visit more food courts these days? Number 8. Ruby Tuesday. Ruby Tuesday, a haven for comfort food and endless salad bars, was once a family favorite, but today it's in free fall. Since filing for bankruptcy in 2021, the chain has closed over 600 locations, per Nation's Restaurant News. What remains is a shadow of its former self, struggling to stay afloat. Rising rents, wages and ingredient costs have overwhelmed franchisees, many of whom can't afford corporate-mandated upgrades. Meal kits and menu revamps have failed to draw crowds. Younger diners view Ruby Tuesday as irrelevant, neither fast nor fresh, just stuck in limbo. Online reviews slam aging decor and inconsistent food quality. Ruby Tuesday's identity crisis runs deep. It's lost the spark that made it special, and without massive investment, it's fading into obscurity. This chain's story is a stark reminder of how quickly even beloved brands can slip away. As we climb higher, the struggles intensify. What's your favorite memory of dining at Ruby Tuesday? Number 7. Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese, the ultimate childhood destination with arcade games and that quirky mouse mascot, is fighting to stay relevant. After a 2020 bankruptcy and $1.9 billion in debt by late 2024, according to Bloomberg, the chain is on shaky ground. Kids today are glued to tablets and consoles, not begging for a trip to Chuck E. Cheese. Parents complain about outdated machines, subpar food, and lackluster vibes. Efforts to pivot, like frozen pizzas in grocery stores or ghost kitchens, haven't worked. The party business, once a cash cow, is shrinking fast. A 2024 lawsuit over labor practices hasn't helped the brand's image. Chuck E. Cheese's nostalgic charm isn't enough in a digital age. Without a major overhaul, this icon could fade, leaving behind only memories of birthday parties and sticky tokens. The next chain's troubles hit closer to home. When was the last time you visited a Chuck E. Cheese? Number 6. Hard Rock Café. Hard Rock Café, a global symbol of rock and roll dining, is losing its edge. Forbes reports that the chain has quietly closed locations across North America, Europe, and Asia, with franchisees citing sky-high rents and declining sales. Once a must-visit for tourists, Hard Rock now feels overpriced and outdated. Millennials and Gen Z aren't impressed by memorabilia-filled walls or $20 burgers. The music theme, once revolutionary, lacks pull in an era of Spotify and TikTok. The pandemic crushed Hard Rock's tourist-driven model, and recovery has been slow. Operating costs in prime spots like New York and Las Vegas are crushing margins. Streaming concerts and localized menus haven't revived interest. Hard Rock's rockstar vibe is fading, and without a modern reinvention, it risks becoming a relic of a bygone era. As we hit the top 5, the stakes are even higher. What's your take on themed restaurants like Hard Rock Café? Number 5. Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut, the king of red-roofed pizza nights, is struggling to keep its crown. Q's magazine reports over 400 US locations closed in the past 18 months. The dine-in model that defined Pizza Hut is now a burden. Families want fast delivery, not salad bars. Domino's and Papa John's have lapped them in tech and loyalty. Rising costs for cheese, wheat, and labor have forced price hikes, alienating budget-conscious fans. Complaints about slow delivery and uneven quality are piling up. Franchisees are bailing, and a 2024 leaked memo hinted at strategic alternatives, code for potential downsizing or asset sales. Pizza Hut's nostalgia is powerful, but it's not enough. Without a tech-driven comeback, this icon could crumble, taking a slice of American food culture with it. The next chain's woes are even more shocking. How often do you order from Pizza Hut compared to other pizza chains? Number 4. Fridays. Fridays, once the life of the party with its flair bartenders and happy hour vibes, is running out of steam. Over 20% of its locations have closed in the past 3 years, and the losses keep mounting. High food and labor costs have slashed margins, leaving franchisees in the red. Customers are walking away, citing slow service, dated decor, and lackluster menus. Social media-friendly cocktails haven't lured younger diners. Yelp reviews paint a grim picture, empty dining rooms and a vibe that's more tired than trendy. Friday's failure to evolve has left it stranded in a fast casual world. This chain, once a Friday night staple, is now a backup plan at best. Without a bold transformation, Cheesy Fridays might not see 2026. As we near the top 3, the struggles get dire. What's one thing Cheesy Fridays could do to win you back? Number 3. IHOP. IHOP, the breakfast haven of pancakes and syrup-soaked mornings, is facing a tough reality. Ingredient costs, eggs, milk, flour have skyrocketed, forcing price hikes that push away budget-conscious families. In 2024, numerous locations closed as franchisees balked at costly renovations, per industry reports. Diners now crave grab and go breakfast from Starbucks or McDonald's, leaving IHOP's cheese dining model in the dust. The IHOP burger stunt in 2018 confused loyal fans and flopped with new ones. IHOP's lag in delivery and mobile ordering is a fatal flaw in today's convenience-driven market. With more closures looming, IHOP risks becoming a breakfast memory. Its warm, cozy charm is fading, and time is running out to flip the script. The top 2 are in critical condition. How often do you choose IHOP over faster breakfast options? Number 2. Subway. Subway, with its global empire of sandwich shops, is shrinking fast. Hundreds of US stores closed in 2024, and the bleeding hasn't stopped. Franchisees are in revolt, filing lawsuits over harsh lease terms and pricey upgrades, according to Curious magazine. Operating costs are outpacing profits. Customer trust is eroding. Social media is flooded with gripes about skimpy portions, questionable ingredients, and fresh claims that don't hold up. Revamped breads and deli meats haven't shifted perceptions. Subway's franchise-heavy model leads to inconsistent quality, making it hard to compete with sleek, digital-first rivals. Subway's massive footprint is now a burden. Without a drastic reinvention, this giant could stumble, leaving its Eat Fresh slogan in the dust. We're almost at number 1, and it's a shocker. What's your biggest complaint about Subway these days? Number 1. Red Lobster. At the top of our list is Red Lobster, a seafood legend that's sinking fast. Once famous for Cheddar Bay biscuits and endless shrimp, the chain is hemorrhaging money. The Wall Street Journal reports that parent company Thai Union lost tens of millions in 2024, forcing a major restructuring. Seafood prices have crushed margins. Endless shrimp deals now lose up to $5 per customer. Fast casual seafood rivals offer better value, and inflation has made Red Lobster's prices a stretch for families. The sit-down model is crumbling as diners skip leisurely meals for quicker options. Red Lobster is quietly closing locations and slashing costs, but experts warn it may be too late. This empire of casual luxury, built on indulgent seafood, is on the verge of collapse. If Red Lobster can't navigate these choppy waters, it might not survive 2025. What's next for these struggling giants? Will Red Lobster's biscuits become a distant memory? The road ahead, lessons and hope. This countdown isn't just a list, it's a wake-up call. The restaurant industry is transforming at lightning speed. Inflation, shifting tastes, and tech are rewriting the rules. These 10 chains, from Red Lobster to Outback, are paying the price for lagging behind. Some ignored innovation. Others couldn't handle rising costs. All failed to give modern diners what they want: speed, value, and relevance. But there's hope. The rise of fast casual and digital-first brands shows the path forward. Chains that invest in tech, streamline menus, and reconnect with younger diners can thrive. For those on our list, it's not too late, but the clock is ticking. If you love any of these restaurants, don't wait. Visit them while they're still here. One day, your favorite booth could be gone, the lights off, the doors locked. And to keep up with more stories like this, subscribe to Top 10 America Beyond, like this video, and tell us your thoughts in the comments. The future of dining is being written right now, and Top 10 America Beyond will be here to cover every twist and turn. Which chain will you miss the most if it disappears?